Hi, my lovely people, and welcome back to Tarot with Nia. Now, during my meditation this morning, Spirit asked me to give you a message. So whenever you come across this video, trust that it's divine timing. Now is the time you're supposed to receive this message, no matter if this video was recorded months or years ago, okay? Now is the time you were meant to see this message. Spirit wants you to have this message right now. So trust in that, okay? Spirit, what was the message you wanted to tell our lovely, lovely group today? What message did you want to share today? Oh, that card really wants to come out. Okay, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so, oh, and we've got, okay, we've got the Four of Cups and we've got the Three of Cups. Okay. So first of all, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Now, the Seven of Pentacles can mean that you're feeling a little stuck in what you're doing right now, okay? You might feel stuck in your job right now. You might feel like, oh, I've done all of that. I want to do something new now, okay? So it may be time for you to think about maybe moving forward. You've mastered what you're already doing. And now maybe it's time to take an opportunity to move on a bit. I like to see this card as well as that you're planting roots for things to grow, okay? So maybe this new opportunity that you might have coming in, or maybe a job promotion or something like that, will enable you to grow more, okay? Because at the moment you're a little bit stagnant. You kind of know what you're doing, okay? Whether it's in your job, whether it's your business, whether it's your life generally, okay? It might feel a bit tedious in parts, okay? And this is telling us, well, you know what? You can plant things that will grow more, okay? So maybe now's the time that you need to start growing, moving on from things that you already know, okay? That you've already experienced. Maybe now's time to maybe start looking at something new, okay, in your life. Okay, and then you've got the Four of Cups. This is showing me that you're bored, okay? You're bored with your life at the moment, whether that's your job, your business, your personal life, okay? You might not be feeling fulfilled in your relationship right now. What I will tell you is, look at this cup here, okay? The things that you're disappointed in, the things that you're bored with, there is something here that's bringing in something good, okay? There is a cup here that's full of rainbow light, okay? So don't focus so much on the things that you're bored with or that aren't working and you might be feeling stuck in a rut, okay? I mean, you know, both of these cards are saying that you might be a bit stuck in a rut. With this Four of Cups, you have got this one cup here, okay, that's full of really nice things. So maybe it's time to concentrate on that. Maybe it's time to move your focus from these things that don't serve you to this one thing that perhaps does, okay? And then we've got the Three of Cups. Okay, the Three of Cups is collaborating with people, partnerships, okay? There's a lot of love in this Three of Cups, okay? So maybe you need to reconnect with people. Maybe this cup that's full here, this cup that's full of love, is to do with people. You know, this is community. This is the community card, okay? You might want to reconnect with somebody in your community or work with somebody in your community. You might have a community project that you're thinking of doing, okay? That could be your new thing, okay? That could make you not be so bored, okay? Because you'll be working on a community project, okay? I'd say this message is to involve yourself more in the community. Do something that feels good to your heart and that feels good for your community, okay? Help people in your community, I'm getting very strongly from Spirit here, okay? Let's get some clarifiers for these. Let's clarify these cards to just see if we can get some more information. Can we clarify that Seven of Pentacles, please, Spirit, from this message? Ooh, right, okay. Okay. We've got the Two of Wands. Okay, so the Two of Wands is basically saying you can either stick where you are or move on. You know, you've got the world in your hands here. Okay, you've got the choice to make. Okay, twos are normally choices or decisions that need to be made. You can stay stuck. You can stay stuck with this wand here, or you can move on and you can do something creative, something a bit more fiery, a bit more passionate, perhaps. Something that really lights you up as a career, perhaps. Maybe a person that really lights you up. You know, like I say, he's got the world in his hands here, okay? So you need to do something that you feel is going to bring you that passion, bring you that energy, okay? You've got that choice to make. You can either stay stuck in that rut, okay? You can either stay bored, okay? Or you can push on with something that fires you, something that makes you feel really good. So I'd say, you know, that to me is an easy choice, okay? Do whatever fires you up. Do whatever gives you that passion, okay? Do whatever gives you that energy. So, Spirit, can we clarify that Four of Cups, please? Can we clarify the Four of Cups? Clarify the Four of Cups with the Justice card, okay? So, we need some balance here, okay? The Justice card talks about balance, fairness. It could be that you have got a court case. Sometimes it does bring up court cases, okay, that will turn out well in your favour in this case. And I feel that some of you may be going to experience some good karma. So you know what, with this card, these 3 cups there that you're bored with, but the one that's looking good, you know, maybe that's your good karma coming in here, okay? You've got some good karma coming in. You've worked really hard, I feel like you've worked at something really hard for a long time, you know, and now it's time to change that and move forward, okay? And the Justice card's just telling you, keep balanced with everything. Good karma's coming to you, okay? Whatever you're going to do next looks really good with this community card, you know, and something that's going to fire you up. I think, you know, this is really positive. I do feel for a lot of you this is a job, career, okay? Some of you could be relationships. It could be a relationship that really fires you up, you know. You might be making friends in your community, okay, that really bring you peace and joy, okay? But make sure to keep everything balanced, okay? Don't go too much one way. It's like with this Four of Cups, you know, she's focusing too much on these 3 cups that aren't doing anything for her, okay? She needs to focus on the one that isn't, you know, she got her back to this, but this is coming in as an opportunity here, okay? This 4th cup is coming in as an opportunity to create something really good. And remember to keep him in balance. Don't concentrate too much on the 3, okay? Concentrate on that extra one that's coming in here and stay in balance, because that will bring in good karma, I feel, for you, okay? Okay. So let's clarify that 3 of Cups, please. The community card, let's clarify that. What are we doing there? Oh, the Devil. Okay. So the Devil talks about addictions. It could be fears. It could be anxieties. It could be temptation. Okay. So you might be tempted by something in your community. You might be tempted by a new love. You might be tempted by you might be tempted to just stay where you are, you know, be stuck in this 7 of Pentacles. You may be tempted to just stay in that wand that's not moving there, okay, that's behind him. That might be a temptation that you have to see past, I think. But to me, I'd say the Devil is saying here, just be aware of temptations, addictions. Be aware of those types of things, okay? You might already be addicted to your job now or whatever it is, okay, or a person. Be wary of that, okay? Don't be addicted. Trust that things are good, okay? Trust that things are good. And the 3 of Cups is a really good card of community collaboration, okay? That kind of thing. So I'd say maybe maybe keep an eye out for somebody in the community. You're going to have a great time in this community, but maybe there's one person that may be a little bit tricky with you, okay? A little bit not so honest, not so clear. Perhaps maybe we'll have some ulterior motives. So just be aware of that. I mean, I don't feel like this is I don't feel that this is a major message for you, but just remember to keep clear and don't make sure not to get addicted to things, okay? Because this community card is really good, okay? So you need to keep balanced in that, okay? What I'm going to do now, I'm going to take a final message from Spirit for you to just kind of bring this reading together a bit. I think we know that you need to be moving forward. You need to look at new things, new opportunities, but you need to do that with balance, okay? Don't rush into things, because if we look at that justice with that devil, you don't move forward too quickly. Don't get tempted by things unless you know that it's a clear option for you, okay? Keep that balanced mind, okay? Trust in your balanced mind there, I'd say. Okay, let's have, okay, we definitely want this one. This one is the perspective. Okay, it's saying none of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. So it's telling you to see the big picture here. Okay, so maybe the big picture is maybe at the moment you're thinking, oh, you know what, I can't move on to a different job because I want to have the money, okay, and I need that security, okay. But this is showing you, but there is another option, and that's just as good as that, if not better, okay, because you've got the world in your hands there, okay. You need to keep balance with your decisions, but you need to keep an eye on the bigger picture here. The bigger picture here is maybe that you're not happy in your job. Maybe you're not happy in your relationship. Maybe you're not happy. You don't feel emotionally fulfilled, perhaps, okay? And you need to take this opportunity to do something new here. I feel like it's a real journey of awareness and doing something new here. So zoom out, look at the big picture. What's the big picture telling you? What would make you happy right now? What brings you happiness? Okay? I'm going to pick this card up that fell, because I feel like it did want to come out. Let's see what this is. Water your garden, okay? Nourishment, body care, tenderness and rest. Give yourself a break, okay? Spirit is telling me, tell them, give themselves a break. Because all this seems, a little bit, perhaps a little bit heavy at times on you, But you need to give yourself a break, okay, and practice self-care, self-love. Give yourself some love. Give yourself a break, okay? They really want to emphasize that, okay? Give yourself a break. Please, please, please. Please give yourself a break. And I'm getting names: Adam, Emily, David, especially you, Adam, Amy, Emily, David, Adam, Amy, Emily and David. Please, you the most. Please, 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 the most. You need to take care of yourself. Practice some self-love and self-care, okay? You all need to do it, but if those names resonate with you, it's very much important for you, okay? It's a very important thing for you to do. So please, please, practice self-love, practice self-care. You are moving forward in this reading, okay? You're feeling stuck at the moment, okay? The only thing to do when we feel stuck is to take that step forward, okay? Take that Two of Wands, move into that. You've got the world in your hands here, okay? Take that step forward, because it's no joy in being stuck, is there? There's no joy in being stuck. But if you take this opportunity that's coming in, you will feel that joy, I promise you, okay? And, do something that's beneficial for your community, or, a group of people. Work with other people, because, as they say, well, 2 minds are better than one, or many minds are better than one, okay? So work with your community. But watch out for some addictions. Watch out for maybe some tricky types, okay, that might want to undermine you. Just keep an eye out for those. I don't like I said, I don't think this is a really big thing in your reading, but I'd watch out, okay? Word of warning, just watch out. But most of the people you'll come across will be really good-hearted and want to work well with you and want to really push forward with you and create something really lovely, okay? I do feel for most of you this is about your career or your job or your business, okay? It's very much that vein I feel from this reading, okay? So that's the message Spirit wanted me to share with you. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, let me know in the comments below because I'd love to hear from you. If you read this reading differently to me, I read very intuitively, okay? I trust my intuition on readings. If you read things differently, let me know in the comments below because I'd love to chat about that as well, okay? And, my lovely collective, I hope you enjoyed this message from Spirit. If you did, remember to like, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss another reading. And I'm sending you so much love, my lovely, lovely, lovely people. And take care, and I'll see you in the next one.